Hello and welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic for another Sudoku episode. So much going on at the moment. I don't want to forget to mention our apps. The Arrow app is going to be out very soon. Do get excited for that. It's going to be coming out on Android, Steam, and on the App Store. Well worth a look at, especially if you've been waiting a while for us to release another one. We've had progress on the podcasts. There should be another one of those coming out soon. We've had a SETA video this week, as we have done in recent weeks. We've got stuff going on Discord. We're trying to build up to 5,000 Patreons and release a new hunt there. Just so much going on. And I mean, there's plenty of other content on Patreon for you to get your teeth into. So this is a debut submission from Haley Prochilo. Sorry if that's not how you pronounce it, Haley, who sent in a puzzle with a rule set I haven't seen before. So, normal Sudoku rules apply. Cages show their sums. I've seen that before. Killer Sudoku. I've seen THERMO Sudoku before, where along the thermos digits increase from the bulb. What I haven't seen before is that the digit 1 never touches 2 of the same digit, including diagonally. So where a 1 is not on the perimeter, like here, that rule has to be obeyed. Those digits all have to be different. But here, you effectively get an extra region formed around and including the 1. They must all be different cells. I suppose the way the rules are phrased, that could be a 1. But in practice, it's in an 11 cage and in a cage with another 1. Oh, maybe that could be a 1. Okay, so this extra region stuff may not work perfectly, but we'll see. Anyway, those are the rules. 1 never touches 2 of the same digit in its diagonal surroundings. So we'll see how that plays out. Do give it a try on the link under the video to play it in our software. I'm going to try it now. Let's get cracking. And I am definitely... Well, I'm going to start with filling up the 11 cage with a 3. I can fill in this 3 cage with a 2-1 pair, thanks to that 1 as well. Now, what I'm going to do is surround these 1s with some colour. Now, it doesn't matter when they're in the middle cell of a 3x3 box, because obviously those 8 digits are going to be different. But actually, it's almost obvious here. Oh, green's not a great colour underlying a thermo, nor's blue, nor's red, I don't know. Let's go yellow, there we go. You can still see the thermo clearly. Now what I was planning to do a moment ago was pencil mark this thermo, and I think I am going to now. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's 7 cells long, so there's 2 degrees of freedom, but now we can't have a 2, so one of those degrees has disappeared entirely. 7, 8, 8 or 9 there. Have I missed anything about that? And clearly none of the cells around this can be a 1, because these are on a thermo and not at the bulb, and these are in a box with a 1. Therefore they are all different digits, and whatever isn't on that bit of the thermo is in there. But I don't know what that is yet. Okay, so let's do something else. Right, look at this 8. That can't be in those cells by regular Sudoku rules. It also cannot be in a 17 cage, because the other 4 digits would have to add up to 9, and the least that 4 different digits can add up to is 10. So the 8 must be in the 15 cage. That must be an 8-7 pair. Now, there is an intriguing secret about the numbers 1 to 9. Do you know it? Do you know that the numbers 1 to 9 add up to 45? Well, you do now, and you did before. But that's useful in this box, because the box must therefore add up to 45. Subtract 15 and 17 from that. These two add up to 13. We now know they don't have a 7 or an 8 in, so they must be a 4-9 pair. These other cells in the row must come from 5, 6 and 7. In the 11 cage, that reduces the possibilities. In the on this thermo. This can't be a 7 or 8, remember, so now it's got to be a 6 or 9. And it can't be a 9 because they are in a pair with 4s there. So that's a 6, this is a 5, and we've got a 1, 2, 3 triple. Now, trying to remember this rule with the 1s, I can't really use it much yet. But what have we got going on in row 5? We've got a 7, 8 pair going on. That gives us a 9 on the end of the thermo. This can't be a 2. Now we can start using the rules. So if this can't be a 2, 1, 6, 9, 7 or 8 because of the pair, it's 3, 4 or 5. Now, surrounding this 1, there have to be 8 different digits. 3, 4 or 5 are locked in there, so we can fill in 6, 7, 8. That 7 reduces the possibilities here. To a 5, 6 pair. This is an 11 cage. We have digits totaling 22 left to put in the box. So those add up to 11 as well. So 9 in the cage goes in one of those 2 cells. And 2 must go in one of these 2. Because otherwise you won't get these 2 pairs adding up to 11. I don't quite know what else to do with that. And I don't know what this is. And, this can't, no, it could still be a 3. It can't be a 2 now because of that positioning. So it's 1 or 3 there. Is there a reason it can't be a 1 because of the rule? 3, 8, 2, 4. No, I can't see it. Okay, let's find something else. Well, good lord, this has been available from the start. No complaints if you started here. 23 cage with a 6, 9 looking at it. The 23 cage has to be made up of 9, 8, 6, which is the only 3 different combination that adds to 23. So we can actually fill in now, given what else we've got, 8, 6 and 9. Right, now we know this one is not surrounded by a 1, so it must be the digits 2 to 9 surrounding it. We've got the 9 and the 8. 2, well, where does 6 go? That's quite a nice question, yes. 6 can't go there or in those cells because of that one. This one says not here, and a 6, 5 pair says not there either, so 6 around this one must go here. Not certain it's easy to do the rest of that. These are from 3, 4 and 5 in the box. I'm probably missing something here. Right, what have we got going on down here? We've got a 19 cage, which doesn't have an 8. Surely it must have a 9. Yeah, 7, 6, 5 would only add up to 18. So a 9 there. These 2 add up to 10, not involving a 9, 8 or 6. So they are 7 and 3, and that fixes the rest of this thermo, apart from the bulb. We get a 3 there. That puts a 2 here. Now we're flying. That has a 3 there, so they are 4 and 5. This now has to be a 2, 9 pair. Yes, 4, 5 pair means the 4 in box 2 is there. Goes with 7, 9, 2. The 8 in column 7 now is here. We can finish box 9. Got a 5, 7 pair there. That's a 3. A 2, 4 pair here fixes that as a 5, and this is a 4. Now again, because of the purple extra region, as it were, we can put a 5 or 7 in there. But that's not resolved. Now, is this resolved? Can't have a 9, 8 or 6, so it's a 7, 3 pair. That fixes this purple area. There we go. This is 2 or 4. Now, this can't have a 1 or a 3 in it now, so it's a 2, 5 pair, and we can work out which way that goes. 7. How about this thermo? 4, 5, 6 are gone. And this can't be a 2 either, so I think this cell is 3 or 7. Doesn't help much there. It would be useful to know which one of those it was. And I don't. Let's not forget the 1 rule. One of these is a 1. Now what does that mean? Look, it does mean something really interesting, because 6 and 6 means there's a 6 in one of those 2 cells. Now that's almost a problem whichever is the 1. The only way, given that there's 1 6 there, if we had a 6 here, one of these 1s would break the rule about never touching 2 of the same digit. One of these cells would have a 1 and would break the rule. So that can't be a 6. That's a lovely piece of setup there. So that's a 6. This can't be a 1 or it would still break the rule. So the 1 is here. Let's colour the area around it in blue this time. This has become a 5 anyway by Sudoku. And now these 3 must be 4, 8 and 9. Lovely. Lovely. That's really neat. And that fixes the 2, 4 pair at the end. That fixes a 2 here. 5, 1, 6, 7, 8. So now this is 9, 2 or 3 just because of what it can see by Sudoku. But because of the thermo, it must be 9 as a result of that. So that resolves 4 and 9 here. I wouldn't have thought we're going to need the rule anymore. I would have thought we can just get home on Sudoku rules, but I might prove to be wrong about that. It's just a guess at the moment. 5, 1, 6, 7, 8, 4, 9. Yeah, we can finish column 1 anyway. 9, 7, 2, 4, 8. So 5 or 6 there. 1, 5 or 6 there. 1 or 3 at the top. That's 4, 8. That's an interesting pair in the top row. So this must be 1 or 3. This must be 5. That would have been the simpler way of working that all out. 6, 5, 9, 1, 3. That is a naked single 4, which does resolve the 8, 4 pair at the top. And the blue section is finished. I've still got one centralish 1 somewhere to go, I think. That's become a 6. Yeah, look, in this row, I need to place 1, 5 and 6 in those 3 cells. Oh no, hang on. That might not be a 6. It's either 5 or 6. But that makes this a 7. That gives us an 8. That 7 sorts out the 3, 7 pair at the top. Actually, where 1 is here. No, neither place has a repeated digit, so that's not subject to the rule. That's 5 or 6. Now we've got a 5, 6 pair in the bottom row. 4 there, 9 and 7. Here we get a 1. That's a useless 1 in a way, because it must be surrounded in its box by different figures. 2 there. Oh, look, we've got a 1, 3 deadly pattern going on. Oh, and we've got a 5, 6 deadly pattern at the bottom. Let's just sort out those 2. So these are all going to get resolved by one individual 1. So clearly this can't be a 1 because it would touch 2 4s and 2 2s at least. So this must be the 1, and that fixes one deadly pattern. And now let's colour around, let's colour around the 1 with orange this time. And that tells us that this needs to be a 5. And that does fix the other deadly pattern. What a lovely finish. And quite a nice pattern of wheels at the end there. So 1 is Never Outnumbered by Hayley Prochello is solved like that. Or that's one way. You may find a quicker way, I imagine. But that's really fun. That's a very interesting rule set. And I hadn't expected it to work that way really at all. But very nice, I think, to have a couple of these 1s, well, several of them in positions where the rule set didn't really help at all, couldn't help at all, but it did help in the others, and they really worked together neatly with the few given thermos. So very approachable, but no worse for that. Thank you very much as always for watching, and hope to see you again on the channel soon. Bye for now.